Sadiq, I just wondered what you think about your first Chanukah in the square.
Well, Hanukkah Sameach, happy Hanukkah to everyone celebrating. Oh, it's great. I mean, the story of Hanukkah, the persecution and how the candle miracle of lasting 8 days is a story that's, I think, all religions and everyone should know about. And, one of the great things about London is you've got, in a city as diverse as London, Jewish Londoners, Muslim Londoners, Christians, Buddhists, Hindus, Sikhs, those who aren't a member of an organised faith, living together, showing not just tolerance, but respect, and it is wonderful. And credit to successive mayors who've made this happen. And it's great that Boris Johnson came along tonight. He's the mayor of the city, and if I'm elected the mayor after May, I'll be coming again and again and again, celebrating an important festival to so many Londoners.
I think that's a good link to my next question. I was wondering, obviously, I've just accompanied Boris to Israel. I was wondering whether that's something that you would like to do at some point in the mayoralty, should you be elected.
But I'll be the most pro-business mayor London's ever had. That means going to visit Israel, going to visit the USA, going to visit other parts of the world as well, in the Middle East and elsewhere and stuff. And that's why the comments of Donald Trump are so divisive and so offensive, because, if he was to become, God forbid, the President of the United States of America, me as the Mayor of London couldn't go and speak to the Mayor of New York or the Mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel, to discuss issues and stuff. That's why what's been great is how the Jewish community has been outspoken in their criticism of the comments from Donald Trump. And that's one of the great things about London, how we can share from experiences. And look tonight, the Community Security Trust providing safety for Londoners. So, of course, I'll be going on visits all around the world to bat for London and to argue the case for London.
If he should become President of the United States and you should become Mayor of London, are you going to feel alienated with him having made comments like that? Are you going to feel standoffish about having those relations?
One of the things that we've got to recognise is that actually in every community, in every faith, there are a small number who do things in the name of that faith. They don't represent the entire faith, though. And what's been so disappointing about Donald Trump's comments is, look, there are lots of Americans of Islamic faith, some members of my family who are American, born and raised there. What is he implying by his comments? I've been to America on many occasions to visit my family and on a holiday. I want to go there again as the mayor of London. And his comments don't reflect the comments of the vast majority of Americans. And I'll be generous to Americans. I'm not going to judge all Americans by Donald Trump's comments, and I wish he wouldn't judge all Muslims by the actions of a few terrorists.
As a proud Muslim yourself, though, how did those comments make you feel?
But on the one hand, we can dismiss those comments as the comments of buffoon, but they're offensive and they're divisive. And I think it's really important and incumbent for us to defeat his comments with debate. If Donald Trump was to come to London, I'd show him London. There are no-go areas. I'd introduce him to progressive Muslims, to ordinary Muslims. You and I both know them, who love being British, love London, but also proud to be Muslim as well. And he needs educating. But the worrying thing is this, and you know this because of the rise of anti-Semitism. There's also a rise in Islamophobic incidents, and these sorts of comments some people use these comments to justify Islamophobic behaviour, and language is important. And when he says these things, I'm afraid some people act on them.
Do you feel to any extent that you're starting perhaps a couple of steps behind Zach Goldsmith in this race as far as the Jewish community is concerned?
Zach who? No, listen, look, as far as I'm concerned, one of the great things about London is we judge people on their merit. And what's been great is the warmth and generosity shown by Londoners of Jewish background, Jewish faith. Judge me on my experiences, judge me on my record, judge me on how I treat people. But I want to be everyone's mayor. Whether you're Muslim, Hindu, Christian, Jewish, Buddhist or Sikh, whether you're a person who's not a member of an organised faith, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you're old, whether you're young, whether you're North Londoner, South Londoner, East or West, I feel really uncomfortable that some Londoners feel that because you're a Labour politician, you're not for them. That is unacceptable. I'm going to be the most pro-business mayor. I'm going to be the most pro-progressive mayor. I'm going to be the most pro-EU mayor. I'm going to be the mayor that makes everyone feel like I'm their mayor. So, for me, it's a source of embarrassment and shame that in some schools in London in 2015, they need protection simply because they are Jewish schools. For me, it's a source of shame and embarrassment that in places of worship in London, they need protection and security because they happen to be synagogues. I want to be everyone's mayor. Anti-Semitism will be unacceptable to me as the mayor of London. It will be a priority for the police that I'm in charge of. I want everyone to feel that I'll be on their side.
How are you going to overcome that perhaps slight obstacle, I think it's fair to say, in your campaign as far as the Jewish community is concerned?
Look, my job between now and 10 p.m. on May the 5th is to speak to as many Londoners as I can. And what I want to say to you is, give me a chance. Lend me your support, lend me your advice, lend me your wise counsel, and in the end, lend me your vote. Judge me on what I'll do over the next 5.5 months, and then judge me when I become the mayor of this great, great city. Look, I think London's the best city in the world. During the month of Ramadan, on three occasions, I broke my fast in a synagogue. Where else in the world could that happen? We can be a beacon for the rest of the world, and I'm excited by the campaign. I'm loving it. I'm making new friends as well as reacquainting myself with old friends. I want to be the mayor of the greatest city in the world with the support of all Londoners, particularly my Jewish friends.
Thank you very much.
No, it's a pleasure. Thank you. Cheers.